Dus we gaan beginnen.
Okay.
Moet klappen. Moet ik nou klappen?
And
We're back.
hey, KGS Legends Murugandi. Welcome to the Amsterdam Go Tournament.
Thank you, thank you.
You played?
Yes, I played the first round against a friend of mine.
Your friends? I cannot believe it.
Oh,
if you're always as mean as them as you are to me, always.
Hey, I'm not mean to you. Come on.
You always make fun of my moves.
I'm sorry if you.
Boy.
I'm sorry.
So who is this imaginary friend of yours?
This friend is called Marc Eerbeek.
Marc Eerbeek, I know him.
Yes, he's a very strong player.
He's standing over there.
Yes.
So I get him.
Yeah, sure.
Mark, can you come over here?
Oh, no.
It's Marc Eerbeek.
Hello there. Hi, Mark.
Hey.
So you played this guy
Yes, I did. I lost.
and you lost.
Yeah.
And, okay, can you stand over here, Mark? Were you black or white?
I was black.
Yeah.
Did you play on influence or on territory as the first move?
Influence.
Influence. So
Yes.
4-4. Can you make the move for us?
Yes, I can.
Okay. And what did Legend himself?
Maybe it's better to put it here because in my memory I was sitting here.
Yeah. Oh, so bad, terrible.
Is that better?
No, black always plays here, Murugandi. That's etiquette.
Alright.
Etiquette, something you don't know anything about.
Take it easy, take it easy.
So,
Alright, I played here.
okay.
Nothing complicated.
Yeah, just a normal opening.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Murugandi, isn't that pinchering yourself?
Well, I think this move can be really wrong, but it's more usual to play on the other side. For example, here, or you can play something like this, because well, when you do something like this, your stones cooperate. Whereas if you play on the other side, yeah, you already have two stones on the right side, and now suddenly you jump.
So this was the beginning of the.
Go away.
No, this is not really a mistake. This is just fine, I think, but it's a little bit unusual.
Okay.
So yeah, I just played a calm move. Yeah, and a lot of Q players, of course, know this one. This is very basic, but there's also another option. Yeah, this would be really
Normal?
simple, very normal.
I even know this.
Okay.
Joseki.
Yeah, this is one of the most basic Josekis, so yeah, I think you all know this. But well, I clamped here. I played this one.
Isn't this like a Korean invention?
Oh, I'm not sure if this is Korean or Chinese. I think this is Japanese because it's quite old. I think I'm not sure. Well, it's just a normal way to play. Yeah.
Second line. This is the second time he plays on the second line, Murugandi.
Yeah.
You always tell me that's bad.
Yeah, in the opening you have to be very careful to play on the second line, of course. You don't want to crawl on the second line because second line is line of defeat. But well, this is a normal variation. This is a Joseki. Black could also choose to play on the top, and here there are a lot of variations. The most basic one, I think I already showed it in one of the other videos, but well, I can show it. Yeah, maybe you played that. So yeah, you can see that white is now making a base on the left side and just taking some territory. Yeah, this is possible. This is also well, you can also play this, but this is more normal.
Okay. Didn't go this way.
No, it didn't go this way, but
Okay.
this is one of the most standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we go back because we
Yeah.
don't have much time?
Okay, yeah.
So why did you play this variation, Mark?
Because I felt like playing on influence for a change, actually.
Oh,
Which I normally don't do, but yeah.
Okay, but for me as a weak player, I would think this is on playing on territory and not on influence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can you explain me
You will see in the next few moves.
Okay. So, what did you do, KGS Legend Murugandi?
Well, what's very usual is to cut now, do a cross cut.
But something says me you didn't do that.
No, I played this.
Oh, okay.
This is how it went. And now, well, black has a lot of options. Actually, there are some recent variations that you didn't play. Marc played a more old variation, I think. And, well, it's like a 50-50 result, but yeah, you have to like it. So.
Okay, can we see what he
Yeah.
played?
I only know 2 variations, so it was very easy.
Yeah, so Atari, now I have to, of course, extend. Almost always extend to an Atari. Yeah, so now you can see that he's again putting a stone on the second line. But
And I see a ladder.
yeah. So I have to be careful. If I'm going to fight here now, so if I will help these 2 stones because I don't want to lose them in a ladder, then immediately you can see that it's very good for black, because where would you play? Just here or? Yeah. Well,
Maybe there.
yeah, I'm not sure, but well, this is a bit of a strange result. Yeah, now of course white gets this one in Sente, so maybe I'm not sure actually. This looks
Otherwise,
like
otherwise
The
you
legends,
cut and you can
as
connect. It's
yeah.
just a
Okay,
Well-
can we go back to the game?
Yeah. Just like
So white's come here.
yeah. Well, now I instead of doing something with these 2 stones, I just sacrifice them. So I played a tile on this side, which is also a normal Joseki. And now I connect. So indeed, now black can capture them in a ladder, which is just the normal sequence. But now I have a ladder breaker. So now I have the opportunity to play somewhere else on the board.
A ladder breaker?
Yeah.
We didn't have this concept of a ladder breaker ever in our show before.
No.
Is this common Go technique, a ladder breaker?
Yeah.
What is a ladder breaker?
Well, like you said, there's a ladder now.
Yeah.
So
A ladder, I know.
if white will extend, he will be caught.
Yeah.
So instead of doing this, which you know won't work, you can go a step further and think, okay, if A doesn't work and well, you'll get caught.
Yeah.
Why not play here first? Because if do you understand the concept or?
Okay,
If
because
you-
now if you play here, he cannot respond normally, and you can do a second move.
Yes, exactly. So if black will respond to this, for example, just a very calm move,
Then the ladder doesn't
then the
work
ladder
anymore.
doesn't work anymore. So then white can escape.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Wow.
why this is more or less a free move, and black will have to respond. This is the normal move. And now white got a free move on this side, and he has Sente. So
Sense is important.
Sente is very important, yes. And well, why this is Joseki is also important to emphasize, because maybe you might think, okay, white took a really big corner, white got a move for free, and he has Sente, and black only has this. So
What did you do stupid moves?
no, you think so, but actually it's normal, because this stone can still live in the corner.
Live?
Yeah.
It's already surrounded, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's dead, but it's not. So, shall I show you a bit?
Show me later.
Later. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So
I think
what did you do here?
Yeah, now it's my turn. So black plays this.
Yeah.
This is normal, and now I play here. So I have a double pincer.
Oh. So is this the normal thing? Why not on this stone, Mark?
Because there's a white stone in the corner there, so basically this one is stronger and I want to be on the stronger side.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Or you don't play or something like this?
Yes.
No. So can you repeat it? Because I didn't. Somebody didn't understand, hear it, and I didn't understand it. Can you explain us loud and clear what was your reasoning? Why here and why not here? What's the difference?
Well, when you want to attack a stone, you basically go first, attack another area, so that you later can come back to attack that stone. So in this case, this position is stronger than this one, because in this corner there's a black stone and this one is a white stone.
So you want to attack this one, so you attack the stronger one first.
Exactly, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's really nice. A lot of Dawn players have this mentality that instead of attacking something immediately, which is too straightforward, first you lean on the stronger group or stronger side, and then you get stones here for free, and then you can attack. So then the attack is efficient.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's very
I
nice.
have to keep this in mind.
Yeah. Another possibility for black would be to just play a Kasumi. It's also normal. But yeah, this is fine.
And this move?
Well...
Now everybody is laughing. Now not only you are laughing, but now is everybody laughing at me. Why are you laughing?
It's a very interesting question. I can tell you that now it's wrong.
Okay.
Because, well, basically, white has a really nice move. What would you do? Yeah, exactly. So your opponent will immediately play here, and you're all surrounded and confined to the corner.
But sometimes I remember I've seen a professional play this move.
Yeah.
So when can you play this move and when not, Murugandi?
Yeah, that's a really good question. That's why this move is interesting. If you have stones surrounding these areas, for example, you have a stone here and on the other side, then this is actually quite nice, because if white will now try to capture you and swallow you in the corner, then as black you can just really cut through very vulgarly, but it's okay because you have stones that will help you. Okay. So now you can fight because you're strong in the surroundings, so you can attack fiercely.
Okay, so this is a fighting move?
Yes.
And you can only fight if you have friends?
Yeah.
And what Marc played is the afraid move?
No. But actually what is really nice about this move, like I said, I think the last review, that if you're big, you want to go small, right?
I remember.
Yeah.
This was a few days ago.
Yeah. So this is actually a perfect example of that, that situation, because now you're very big everywhere. You have these stones, and white is trying to attack you. So now you can go small. You become really strong in a local area, and because you're big, it's nice. So it's a balance thing.
Okay. But these stones were not there. So Marc did the correct thing.
You leaned on.
Yeah, I think this is fine.
Okay, you can stay.
I could maybe play Kasumi to get Sente. After white goes into the corner, I can play somewhere else, which would maybe have been better.
I see we're gonna kill a German.
So, like Marc said, this is probably taking Sente. So
okay, then you should have done it, because he always says Sente is very important.
Oh, that's why I lost.
No, I was actually really lucky to win this game.
Okay, so you played here. And white did this?
Yes.
I would have done
this. This is like the basic instinct. So if you're a cube player, try to have these feelings. Try to, to feel that immediately you have to hane. So if somebody plays a move on top of you, your first idea should be to hane.
Okay.
So this is normal, and now this is.
And you do this move to prevent tiger?
Yes, very good. If black would get this shape, it's very strong. So of course I want to avoid this. And at the same time, if I get a stone here, now this one is also functioning nicely because.
Oh, there's a cut.
Yeah, I'm aiming for a cut later.
Okay.
So it has two functions.
Wow.
And I also strengthen this side, of course, because I create a base.
And what did you do, Marc? Whoa! You totally ignored the cut.
No, I didn't.
No, this looks like he's.
You can cut.
Yeah.
Cut. We're gonna cut.
So cut.
I would cut immediately. I always cut and then think.
So this is a very good lesson. Harry is now forgetting that first you have to be strong.
Strong?
Yeah.
I'm strong. I cut.
Locally, these 4 stones are a bit shabby still.
Shabby?
Yeah, they don't have a very good
A
base.
second ago you said you had a base.
Yeah, I'm creating a base. So
There's a difference.
Well, the base is not created yet. So this is the first step, basically, in helping yourself.
Okay.
So, well.
Okay, let me show you.
If you try to cut. This is an interesting idea, but you have to keep in mind that you also have a cut of your own. So your opponent can also play here.
Okay, give Atari.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm going to capture these stones.
Alright.
Yeah, now you have nothing to say, Murugandi?
I'm thinking about it, because maybe black should play here first. I'm not sure if that's...
What? First? After Atari?
No, not
Instead
after
of the
Atari,
cut,
but...
yeah.
What? I don't understand.
This is quite complicated.
Yeah, this is a very complicated situation.
So I cut. What do? You play as first here?
I'll show you what I do when you cut.
Okay, show me.
I'm not gonna fight though. This extend.
Huh?
If you go cut it.
But then you give away the stones.
Yes, we'll eat your stone here.
Yeah, this is also a
But
possibility.
this is 2 and this is 1.
That's true. This is more points. This is 4 points.
Yeah.
This is a lot more.
I think we also had this in another review of a game of 6 dumb players. Now, if White would actually want to capture these 2 stones, maybe he would have to add another move, because if Black will be able to take something like this, you can see that now Black gets a lot of moves on the outside, and White only takes 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Of course, this is now very strong, but Black has Sente in this case, and he gets all kinds of moves for free. And this is all solidified territory. So you can see that it might look nice for White, but it's just a couple of points.
I see this, but why did you, when I said I go through, you did this?
Yeah. Well, both are a possibility.
But I like his style much better.
Okay. What can I say?
You can say that I'm smarter.
Sorry. Oh no, you're smarter. Now, what I was trying to explain is that this kind of technique, this cut, is interesting.
Yes.
But you're not strong yourself yet. That's why in the game I played here, I think, right? Yeah. I played here.
Yes.
And now I am more or less protected from the cut. Do you see that? Because if Black will cut, now I can play like this, or even like this.
Vulgar like me.
This is, you say this is vulgar?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Why would it be vulgar?
No, anyway, let's go back to the...
What's interesting about this cut is that if I will play here, like this, Black will get a lot of free moves, so he can sacrifice this stone. Do you know this? Because this is actually really nice for cube players.
Okay, show me.
So if Black will extend now, and White will have to come back, then Black gets this move first. It's a nice diamond. Yeah. And this is now Sente. So now he can play a move to prevent the cut in Sente. Do you see?
I see.
So that's why, in such a case, maybe it's more interesting to play the vulgar move, like you said, to play on the lower side. So like this, because now the cut is still available. So you have to keep these kind of ideas in mind when you're fighting. When you're aiming for cuts, try to think about sacrificing and preventing that. If your opponent wants to sacrifice something to gain stones on the outside, maybe that's too nice for him. So think about these kind of ideas.
Okay. So what did happen? Did you play them, Mark?
No, this would now not be effective because of this move.
Okay.
So that's why Black has to play somewhere else.
To protect the cuts.
Okay. And to
put some pressure on this stone.
Yes. So he has to respond again.
Yes.
So you keep Sente. Very good.
More or less.
It's not completely clear because, it's the same idea as here. Now, the first idea has to be to play Hane. Of course, there are cases when Hane is not correct, but most of the time, In such a case, you want to play Hane.
Okay. Cut. Why don't you cut?
Because there's still some weakness here with the cut.
Oh.
So the cut here.
Maybe now I can just play here, or
yes, that's one
yeah.
variation. So now I cannot play here because my stones will still be cut off. So I have to play here, and then he captures my stone.
Yeah. Now I will just capture this.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
So the cut, my idea was not so good.
Yeah. If to be.
Sorry, Mark.
Forgive you.
Okay, so you made a tiger mouth. But now he will Atari, of course.
Yes, that's because it's a free move. Sometimes you have to be hesitant with playing Atari because maybe you don't want to Atari, maybe later you can do something else, right? So the idea that now Atari is okay is because this is already strong. Black strengthened himself with this move. So, well, now it's the perfect timing to exchange this for a response, for a defense. You understand this idea? Sometimes you want to wait with Atari because maybe later you have other possibilities. Like maybe you can peep. If this stone would be here, maybe later you could do something like this. That could be interesting. But now black is very strong. So locally there are no other options for white than just playing this one. And it's not bad because black has to respond in this case. Otherwise it would be very painful. Then suddenly the shape is terrible again.
Yes.
So black has to respond. And that's why now this is just a free exchange. So white gets a stone on the outside and he doesn't lose anything. So this kind of timing is very crucial in Go. You have to keep this in mind. Always when you Atari or when you exchange something, think, is it really what I want to do at this moment? Maybe later I want to do something else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's maybe a bit vague, but...
Very vague. What did you do now?
Now I played here.
Normally you would ask me what would you do, Harry?
What would you do, Harry?
I would play here.
Very good. That's correct. Yeah, now do you see the purpose of this move?
No, I would not play here. I would have played here. To be honest.
Okay. Well, that's quite interesting. Yeah. Like Mark.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Maybe Mark can say why do you play this?
I just separate white stones because.
But you separate yourself. If you play here, I will play here, and then.
But black has more stones around than white, so.
It's over-concentrated. Over-concentrated.
No. No. Locally, this is not over-concentrated.
Oh.
Yeah. This is actually very nice because white still isn't alive here, right? White has 3 moves here, but he doesn't have a base.
Okay.
So locally, this is in danger. This is still weak. That's why you want to play another move to create a base, to ensure that you will live. This is also interesting, but it's a bit dangerous because black is so strong here, and here he already has a stone.
So then I get 2 weaknesses.
Yes. So immediately this is struggling, and this as well.
Okay.
And black is not struggling because this is very strong, and well, this will be okay. Do you see this idea? So maybe this is a bit of an overplay. It will be a complicated fight, but it's a bit too much.
Okay.
So, well, another thing, why didn't I play here, for example?
Then,
do you have any idea?
It's too close to this?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of over-concentrated, because if black will maybe get stones surrounding here, he will attack me, and I will defend. You can see that...
Yeah, 2, and then it should be here.
Yeah, you want to have 3 spaces here instead of 2. So, that's why I played here. Because in this case, if black will do the same, then it will be the perfect extension, right? So this is fine. And if black will attack me, because like in the other variation I showed that, that white is still, it's not alive, so he has to be careful. Now I have a nice extension on the other side. So maybe I can sacrifice these stones and attack black on the other side. You see, so it's a flexible situation.
You really think about so many things, Murugandi?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
do you guys believe this? I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
You're just saying this because that's how it went, and then afterwards you're making things up.
Well,
do you believe in Mark?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Okay, so you didn't play here?
Now this would maybe be, well, it's also interesting, but yeah.
Okay, where did you play, Mark?
Good question.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So, well, this
So
I think.
you're totally ignoring this. Is this the right strategy, KGS Legend Murugandi?
To be honest, I'm not completely sure. I think it's nice because black, of course, creates a lot of territory locally.
But you said to me you cannot, from your strength, you don't have to make territory from your strength. How did you say it? I forgot.
Well, when you're strong somewhere,
yes.
You don't want to play close to your own strength. So you want to play as far away as possible. And in this case, of course, you don't want to add another stone to your group that's already strong. So something like this would be ridiculous. Something like this is, well, it's a little bit better, but it's still over-concentrated. This is, well, you see my point? So this one is maybe a little bit over-concentrated because black is already very strong here. And there was another problem that with shape. I will show you because the game went like this, I think. Yeah, so this is a standard sequence for black to gain something in the corner, but white will gain Sente. So white exchanges this first, and now white has Sente. But what is a little bit problematic about this shape is that later maybe white can play moves like this. Do you see this? Because now, if black will want to defend this lower side...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so maybe you can help me with this one too. Yeah, so white will just cut through and make black really low. So now, if you still want to defend it, you have to play, I don't know, here or here. And now white gains 3 stones in Sente, and black is very low, so he can play somewhere else. Do you see this idea? I don't know if you agree with the.
But these stones look like almost captured.
These 3 stones?
Yeah.
Why do you say so? I mean, white has a lot of stones surrounding here.
Okay, this is
so he has a lot of friends that he can run to, basically. And that's why this would just be a nice exchange, because you get 3 stones, and, well, black also gets 3 stones, but he's very low. So he's making only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points of territory here. And whereas if you have a high stone like this, maybe you want to make territory here. So
you play here.
Yeah, that's a very nice move. So now this is all blacks, and this is also aiming at the center, and not only at the side. So it does more things. Okay. So that's why maybe this is also playable for black, because later he has a nice move over here. But it will be crucial.
Who plays first?
Yeah, who plays first in the middle game.
Okay.
And it also depends on if white will be strong here. Do you know what I mean? Because there is a problem. If white is weak here, then this will be an overplay. Do you know why? Mark knows, I think.
Mark?
If white plays there, well, white will be weak on the lower side, and black will extend to here and cut the stone off.
So he will not defend his territory, but he will attack.
That's
exactly
the strength to attack the white stone.
So all these kind of things you have to keep in mind. Am I strong? Am I weak? Is it the right timing? So
Did it go like this, the game?
This was the game, yeah.
Okay.
And now I have Sente.
Yes.
So now I played here. Because now I also strengthen these stones a little bit.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean, audience?
Yeah. Audience.
Brilliant.
I didn't want to say that I'm brilliant. So
that has come up. So
so of course I'm brilliant. So now you played here, right?
Yeah.
Looks normal to me.
Yeah, that's very normal. And now I played a bit of a dubious move.
Or I did.
Yeah, we both made some mistakes here, I think. Because, well, I was hesitant about playing this one. Do you know why?
No, it looks very normal to me. So
Yeah.
he has to react and you've already this, so you have to keep Sente.
Yes. Well, I can tell you the normal purpose of such a move is to create a base, right?
But you already have a base.
Yes.
Oh, that's why it's not good.
That's why this is a little bit problematic, because if you play here now, black will just react like the normal way. He will not hesitate about this at all. And now black is very strong in the corner. This corner is now his.
And now he has time to do nasty things over here.
Well, now white has a stone, but
Yeah.
so white has still Sente. But the point is that later, maybe because you're already quite strong on this side, maybe you want to play here. You understand?
Yes.
Because if this is already strong, you don't want to add another stone to your already strong group, right? Because it will only help black.
Yes.
So instead I played here.
Immediately.
Yeah, because I thought that now I have some kind of base here, and this is also helping it. So I can play here, and maybe it will be nice. But in the end, it didn't turn out that well for me. Because, well, we can show you maybe.
Okay, but now black can get Sente by playing here. The same
Yes,
as there.
but this is actually what I was hoping for.
Hoping
Yes, because
that
if,
he gets Sente.
no, that he gives the corner to me. Because like, if it would be like this, now normally you could play here, but this is also possible. I would probably play here. Well, that's another detail, but you say now that black has Sente,
Yeah.
right? So where would you play? And where would Marc play?
Here.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Marc is right. This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
So, yes, why would you play here now?
To attack these stones.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, Harry. I have to admit. I just explained that now white is very strong here.
Yeah,
right?
but these are not strong.
Yes, but locally this, of course, black is already very strong in the corner.
Yes.
So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moves here.
Yeah.
So this, he has a lot of stones in this area, and this is, like a muscle, a bulk of muscle, right? And
Like this.
for example, so if black is now going to capture these stones, maybe white can just give them away. So he will just sacrifice them. I don't know what will happen exactly, but let's say it will go like this. Black will capture the stone, and he has 3 more moves attached to his group that was already strong. So it's the same idea that I said earlier. You're already strong here, so this is not very important. You want to play all over on the other sides of the boards.
Okay.
Of the board. So, on top of that, there's quite a problematic situation on the top.
Top?
Yeah.
Problem on the top?
Yes. If black will now play here,
Yeah.
white has a really nice opportunity to fight back, to attack black.
To attack this stone?
On the top.
On top?
Yeah.
But I'm very strong here, Murugandi.
I think we had this discussion in another review as well, because you say, what if white will play here? I can still Tanuki, right?
Yeah.
You said something like this. But, this will be really nice, because locally, if black will have to live really small, yeah, it feels really bad, because you're only creating a couple of points, and this is now working together really nicely. So you can see that white is making a really big side, creating a lot of territory, a lot of points, and black, has only a couple of points, and he still has to be careful, because it's not alive yet. Do you see this?
2, but I'm going to make a lot of points here, or not?
Well, that's what I just said.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you get some points, but it's not the correct part of the board. This is not the interesting part of the board. So white will just give away the stones, and he's happy. He will not even, maybe he can even resist this, he can fight back, but I think it's not really necessary, right, Marc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Why don't you help me?
Sorry. If you make a good suggestion, I'll help you.
So yeah, this is a little bit too much now.
Okay. So where did you say Black would play?
But this actually is a very elementary mistake, because first you always have to keep thinking, do I have a weakness, right? First you think, do I have a weakness? And then if you don't, you think about your opponent. Does my opponent have a weakness? So in this case, before attacking, you have to keep in mind that maybe you are weak somewhere. So you look all around the board.
I only look if my opponent's weak and he was weak here.
Yeah, that's very bad. I'm sorry.
I don't like your smile, Mr. Murugandi.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so this doesn't happen at all. Let's go back to the game, otherwise we never end this.
So, how was it? Oh yeah, instead of giving me the corner territory now, Marc, of course, resisted. So yeah, I played there. And now I was a bit afraid of what would come next, because this looks quite complicated. Locally, I thought that this would be a nice result for white, because now he has stones here. He takes the corner.
Now you cut.
Yeah, now you cut. So you have quite a good fight, I thought.
If you can cut, you will win.
Yeah. Actually, I thought like this during the game, that if Marc will let me cut, I have good chances to win the game. But yeah, this became really complicated, and of course you have to calculate everything that will follow. In the end I think Marc could have had a really good game, because I had a group that was sort of weak, and he could have pushed me around, but he didn't. So yeah.
Why didn't you do it?
I made a
Kick
horrible
his ass,
move.
man.
Yes, you will see later. Anyways, I played here now, which probably should have been here, but because black has influence here, I thought I could fight this, so I played here.
Okay. And you played here, or you first connected?
Well, that's also a good question. Did I connect? Normally this would be the correct way of thinking, because now white is still weak, he can still be killed. So maybe if you're white and you're weak, you want to make yourself strong and get rid of the problems. So that's a really good mentality, but it also would be a bit submissive. Because at this point, if black, I'm not sure how it would go if you just get a stone here. The fight doesn't look that promising for white, I think. Do you agree with me, Marc? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is a bit too slow now. I can't afford to play here.
Then you played here?
No, I didn't. This is a kind of thinking that I wanted to avoid, because usually this is something that Q players do a lot. That if they want to attack this, they're very direct. So they play here, and it says, okay, I'm attacking this, right?
Yeah.
So this is okay, sometimes it's good, but it's very direct and a little bit simple. So what I had in mind was to play here. I think I played here, right?
Yeah.
And now I was somehow trying to attack two things at the same time. So I was attacking this group and this by one move. But it was a little bit dubious of a move. But do you understand why this is attacking these two stones?
Because of this move.
Yeah, very good. So if black will reinforce, if black will reinforce his other weak group now, then white will probably just be able to take these two stones. And now you can see that it's very good, because he doesn't have to react, and he is safe, and he takes a lot of points. So instead of defending like this, now you defend by attacking.
Okay. But something says me Marc didn't play here.
No.
Where did you play, Marc?
I defended my stones.
Yeah.
Of course, because he didn't want you to play there, so he played there himself.
Yeah.
Very good, Marc. I would have done the same.
So now I was in a bit of a spot, because of course I wanted to fight, but still my corner wasn't secure. So now you can see that suddenly.
Okay, now you have to play it.
Yeah, maybe that would be the best, to just make yourself secure first. But I thought that this
You always tell me this.
Yeah. No, that's correct. If you can do this, if you have time to make yourself strong first, then of course do it. By all means do it. But now I thought if black will just play here, suddenly you can see that this is not, the shape is not complete yet, because I want to have another move here. And maybe if there's a stone here, I want to have another stone over here, because then it's completely safe. But there are 4 stones that are looking a bit loose. They are not connected yet. And suddenly black is strong here. This is also not that much in danger because this is weak. So now suddenly I have 2 problems. Because this is weak, and this group over here, there's a point where black can invade. So instead of attacking my opponent, I attacked myself, basically. So yeah.
So this 3-3 invasion was too early.
Yeah, maybe it was. I'm not completely sure. But
you are greedy, eh, Mr. Murugandi?
Maybe.
Greed kills.
I'm still not completely sure either.
Yeah.
So you didn't do the
there was
the right move.
There's a stone here. What?
You didn't do the correct move.
No. Well, this would be too slow in this case.
Okay. What did you do?
What did I do? Yeah, I played there immediately, right?
Yes.
So now instead of defending, I'm attacking, and I'm hoping to kill either this group or this one. Do you see
the word is hoping?
No, yeah, hoping is. You're right. It's dangerous to hope in Go because, well, of course you have to try to calculate everything, and that would be the best strategy. But I thought that I would have a good position, let's say it like that. But later I came to the conclusion that, yeah, I was hoping for something because it wasn't good at all.
Okay. Can I ask somebody how many minutes we are already
in the air?
In the air?
No?
More than 20.
More than 20?
Yeah, I think like half an hour.
Okay, so can we do like 10 more moves and then we try to find an ending?
Sure. So it's your move, right? Yes. Yeah, so...
he's going to kill you. You're dead, Mr. Murugandi. Completely dead. Good for you.
Didn't you play here first?
I think I extended this first.
Yeah, so now if I play here, it's dangerous because I'm not alive, so, right?
Yeah.
So instead of this, I played here, which leaves the possibility for me to later play here and be alive.
Yes.
And this also does another thing, it takes a liberty away from these stones. Do you see that?
Yeah, but he's out.
It looks like he's out, but it's very dangerous. Because if now, if black would play a stone here and ignore that, I can capture him.
No, but he's gonna kill you. He just plays inside.
Yeah. Well, it's a liberty race now. So, if you're fighting in such a close battle,
yes,
you also have to keep in mind that it's all about liberties. Because as black you want to kill white, but as white you also want to kill black, right? So it goes 2 ways, and you have to be very careful who will die first. Right? So if you play here now, you can see that white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties, and white has Sente, and black has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties here. So if white can now play here, like this is now very problematic, because now it's 1, 2, 3, 4 of black against 5 for white. And black can't escape. That's the most problematic of the situation, that black can't go through because he will be captured.
Did you see this, Mark?
Well, I pushed it naturally out because I didn't want to have any problems there.
Okay.
So I'm not in a hurry to capture a group, even if he makes it alive. If I get a good position outside, I'm happy. Yeah. So I didn't even think of playing here.
Okay, so what happened was not this move, but you will go out like this?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but then white gets a tiger mouth shape.
Yeah, this is very natural. Of course, this would be the first idea, to just make a tiger mouth and get.
You didn't do it?
No, I didn't, because Yeah, there's a very, very nice move, very nice follow-up for black in this case.
This?
Ooh, no, yeah, this one. So now black. Actually, it's really nice because this follow-up is very painful for white. Because now white is being attacked instead of black.
These two stones. These
yes.
cutting stones.
Yes, exactly.
Are there but only two stones?
Yeah, now very crucial to the game. These two stones are the main focus of what's happening in the game now. So that's why I want to protect them. Because if they're protected, I can attack. If I don't protect them, then suddenly I will be in a bad position because black is out of there.
You always say I can sacrifice. I can sacrifice.
Yeah.
So why don't you say it's only two stones I sacrifice them?
Yeah, well, it's a good question. If the stones don't really contribute to the rest of the game, so like here, if black wants to capture these stones, then it's okay because they don't have that much worth. They don't do much in the game.
3 stones. There's only 2.
Yes.
These stones are hanging out.
Why are you laughing all?
No, I'm laughing because, like I said, I'm trying to attack black.
Yeah.
And black is trying to attack me.
Yeah.
So now, this is very crucial. These 2 stones, if they wouldn't be here, then there's no problem for black, right?
Yeah.
Because now black just has a nice shape, and if I try to cut, then, well, I will be captured. Right?
Okay.
So I'm surrounded, and this is just black territory. But now, it's very crucial that I have 2 stones here. And this is the focus of the game. If I don't have these 2 stones, then I won't play there at all. But because they are here, because they are crucial cutting stones, then I can't sacrifice them.
So cutting stones have more value than other stones?
Well, you keep generalizing things. But
basically, yes.
Yeah, basically, in this case, yes. Because they're important cutting stones. If these cutting stones wouldn't be important for the fight, then you can give them away.
So how do I know if my cutting stones are important?
Can I add something?
Yeah.
So if I'm alive here and I'm alive there, I have good position, then the cutting stones don't matter anymore because they don't attack anything.
Yeah.
But right now, I still have some problems. I mean, if white would get out, this would be weak and this would be weak, and I would be attacked. So that's why white has to protect them.
That's very good. I wish I would have said that.
So you should take over the
soon
open vacancy because are you going to kill somebody?
I don't want to know.
Okay, what happened now? You didn't play this because of this move.
Because I was afraid.
So you played it yourself?
A little bit later I did, yeah. A couple of moves later.
Okay, what did you do now then?
First I did the same technique that Marc did over here. I did a leaning technique. So I'm leaning on this group.
But couldn't you do like the flow of water that pushes you in and you go in here?
Yeah, I also thought about this. But this is also a little bit problematic because, well, if black will just go out, I'm not sure what will happen, but...
white will...
Okay, so now black is out here. Here there are not that many problems. And now black will of course strengthen this group because it's his weakest group. So, well, I don't know if black will gain moves surrounding here. And he gets out as well. Now you can see, or maybe even like this. Yeah. Now you can see that white is still in trouble here. Still in trouble here. And black is out in the center with both his groups. But white still also has a problem in the corner. So I have to think about 2 things at the same time, all the time. That's why this position also wasn't so good for me. Because I was trying to fight with a group while I still had a weakness. So do you see how this works? It's very crucial for Q players. Don't start to fight when you have weaknesses of your own, because it will come and haunt you in the ass. And
so why do you say Q players? Man, it's your problem.
Yeah. I agree that I made some mistakes, probably.
Okay, can we end here?
Yes.
Just legend Murugandi. Thank you very much for this. Marc Eerbeek, thank you very much. And thank you all. And we hope to see you tomorrow after the second round.
Sure.
But you spent all your time. You have to play quicker, man. I was waiting.
You mean in the evening?
No, in between rounds 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So,
Or do you think you have to focus for your...
Well,
because I put all my money I have on you, that you will win the tournament. So that's more important. You have to win the tournament, and this I think. But
no, I think we can
do
some
it.
more reviews.
Okay. Then audience, I hope to see you tomorrow after the second round.
Yeah, if you have games that you would like to have discussed, like this one, please come to us and give us your kifu, or come stand here like Mark, and it would be nice, I think.
Okay. Okay. Thanks again, and see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.